scent of gentle evening ambience, crickets chirping, a soft breeze rustling leaves. Welcome back, little adventurers. The sun is setting over the Wonder Woods, painting the sky in beautiful shades of orange and purple. Look, there's Luna, with her sketchbook tucked under her arm. Sitting with her best friends at the foot of the wise elder oak. What a lovely evening. Luna sighed happily, drawing the colorful sunset. Pip, the squirrel, scampered onto her shoulder, his cheeks full of acorns. Lovely and a little spooky. He chattered, his whiskers twitching. Mira, the glowing butterfly, fluttered near a lantern, her light dancing. Evenings hold secrets, little one, she whispered mysteriously. Theo, the fox cub, looked up from a book he was reading. Secrets? What kind of secrets? Just then, a long, dark shape flickered at the edge of the clearing. It stretched and wavered, like smoke, but darker. Pip squeaked and hid inside Luna's hood. A monster! Theo gasped, dropping his book. Elder Oak's deep! Warm voice rumbled through the woods. Do not be so quick to judge, my friends. Things are not always what they seem. The shadow creature seemed to shrink back, as if it were afraid of their frightened whispers. It looked less like a monster and more like someone feeling very small. Luna, holding her yellow cloak tightly, watched the shadow. It didn't roar or try to scare them. It just swayed sadly by itself. Her kind heart felt a little pang for the lonely figure. It doesn't look mean, she said softly, taking a brave step forward. It just looks lonely. Luna, be careful. Pip peeked out from her hood. But Luna kept walking slowly, toward the shadow, her footsteps gentle on the soft grass. She held out her hand, not in a fist, but open and friendly. Hello, she called out, her voice as soft as a lullaby. My name's Luna. You don't have to be alone. The shadow creature stopped swaying. It slowly crept closer, its form becoming clearer in the twilight. It wasn't a monster at all, but a gentle being made of soft, flowing shadows. Two large, shy eyes that shimmered like distant stars. It reached out a shadowy hand and gently touched Luna's fingertips. A feeling of quiet sadness and loneliness washed over Luna for just a moment. She finally understood. Oh, you're not scary at all, Luna whispered with a kind smile. You were just looking for a friend, weren't you? The shadow creature nodded, its starry eyes blinking. It leaned its head against Luna's shoulder, and a feeling of peace spread through the clearing. Pip, Theo, and Mira watched in amazement. Wow, Theo breathed. We were all so scared, but Luna just showed it a little kindness. Mira fluttered closer, her glow illuminating the new friends. Understanding is a light that chases away the shadows of fear, she hummed. The shadow creature played with them, marking funny shapes on the ground and dancing with Mira's light. It wasn't a monster, it was just different. By the end of the evening, everyone was laughing together. The shadow wasn't scary anymore. It was just their new friend, Shimmer Elder. Elder Oak smiled, his leaves rustling like gentle applause. You have learned a wonderful lesson tonight, little ones. When you meet something you don't understand, don't run away. Try to understand it instead. A little bit of kindness can turn the greatest fear into the most beautiful friendship. As the stars filled the sky, Luna gave Shimmer a final, gentle hug before it melted back into the night, promising to visit again. It's true, isn't it? Understanding others really does bring peace and happiness. Thank you for joining us on this wonderful adventure in the Wonder Woods.